In the early 18th century, England was noted for its lack of religious enthusiasm in Christianity, which was due to the scientific revolution and the Enlightenment period, where everyone started questioning the beliefs of Christianity and the way they saw the earth. However, during the mid-18th century, things were beginning to change. The country experienced its first major religious revival. The Great Awakening swept the English-speaking world as religious energy spread between England, Wales, Scotland, and the American colonies between the 1730s and the 1740s. In North America, the revival was part of a much broader movement. The supporters of the Awakening pushed towards the revival of many types of Christian religions. For example, Presbyterians, Baptists, and Methodists became the largest Christian denominations. As a result, in 1700 to 1740, an estimated 75 to 80% of the population in America attended churches, which were being built at an increasing pace.
After the Industrial Revolution started in England, it soon led to the West becoming colonized. To some, colonies' main purpose was to promote Christianity to the New World, something that could be called American Christianity, which was closely tied to democracy. This wouldn't be the first time religion has affected politics, but the relationship between the two in America distinguished this country from any other industrial democracies at the time. After the American Revolution, issues of freedom, organization, and leadership contributed heavily to the growth of Christianity, as well as other religions like Baptism, Methodism, and liberal Christianity. Around the world in Asia, Africa, and Latin America, Protestants started creating missions to spread the word, making the 19th century sometimes referred to as the Protestant century.
During the start of the 20th century to about 25 years later, with the years of institution building, the Protestants in China built schools, modern hospitals, and sophisticated public systems that were all staffed by trained Western personnel. The number of Protestant Christian church members largely grew as well. African missionaries in the 1900s were able to influence the Kikuyu of central Kenya to abandon some of their traditions and adopt Christian faith. Church growth especially increased after World War I because some Africans were hired to replace the missionaries that had to fight in the war. Around the middle of the 20th century, Latin America was in a period of social struggle, grassroots movements, and insurrections. One result of this was Brazil adopting a unique blend of Christianity and Marxism that, despite its failure at first, it set the stage for what was to come in the rest of Brazil and Latin America.
As of 2010, Christians make up 33.2%, almost one-third of the world's population. There are Christians in every single world country. The six major traditions of Christianity are Anglicans, Protestants, Roman Catholics, Orthodox, Marginals, and Independent. The fastest growth of Christianity happened from 1910 to 2010 in Africa and Asian countries. The shift of Christianity is actually going south, and a number of Christians in Africa and Asia are declining. The majority of Christians are in Africa, Asia, and Latin America. This is because there are more churches found in these countries. Christians today mostly follow independent churches. Evangelical churches and prayer movements are growing worldwide. In general, Christians today suffer the most due to government restrictions. Still, missionary movements are constantly happening. Along with these movements, there are new Christian communities, activities, and social structure called Christendom as well. It is no surprise that Christianity is the largest religion in the world today.